Good morning and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Greece, welcome back to Athens, and welcome to the Acropolis. Here we are bright and early before 9 o'clock. You come this early to beat the crowd, so otherwise it can be a nightmare apparently. And to beat the sun, of course. It's still fairly cool just now. See, even this early there's loads of people here. It's very popular, obviously. The Acropolis is a lot more than just the Parthenon, with landmarks all the way up the hill. Here, for example, is the Odeon of Herodes Atticus, which was actually built by the Romans and not the Greeks. This is what we call conveyor belt tourism. It's basically, you basically join a line of people and move along as if you're on a conveyor belt. We made it to the top of the hill where the path finally opened out a bit, leaving us free to roam around and explore the area properly. It's a good example of an ancient Greek digging over there. That, of course, is the Parthenon. It's a famous one. Okay, time to run the gauntlet of the queue to get out again now. That's just to get out. It's 11 o'clock and that's now the queue to get in. Anyway, what did you think of that, the Acropolis? It's really nice, it's really interesting to see it. Anyway, onwards, let's go. We're going to a place called Plaka now, which I think is like an old town of Athens. The beginning of Plaka, fortunately, was only about 10 minutes walk from the Acropolis exit. Okay, welcome to Plaka. This is one of the quieter neighbourhoods apparently, but still lots of kind of wee bars and restaurants and things like that. Hopefully some little wee shops. Oh, it looks lovely, look at that. Don't know, it's a bit dark there, I don't know if you can see it, but we'll see it as we go along. This is really lovely. Wow. This is a good place for a little glass of something. In such a perfect location, the lure of the cocktail was just too much to resist. Okay, well, a quick refreshment stop turned into a cocktail and a glass of wine, so I may have a bounce about me as I go about now. Yeah, Plaka, I know it's obviously very, very touristy, but it does remind me a wee bit of the left bank in Paris. With lots of wee narrow streets, kind of corridors, restaurants. Restaurants that actually look very nice restaurants. So we're going to have a bit of lunch here. Okay, we're in right in the heart of Plaka just now. We've come to a lovely looking restaurant. It's called Diogenes or Diogenes or however you pronounce it. Looks good though. I'm going to try the fabled moussaka.
One of the best things has been the wide array of choices for a vegetarian here. It's not just pasta or it's not just a salad, there's just actual Greek preparations with rice, vegetables. They even have fasting food, like for Lent presumably. So there's loads of vegetables, loads of vegetarian. It's fantastic. Perfecto.
Okay, that was another top-notch lunch. Now it's siesta time, so we'll see you shortly. Okay, well, 4 hours later, we're back out. Thing is, we're leaving tomorrow morning, so we don't want to stay out too late tonight, so we're really just going to have somewhere nearby for dinner, and then go back and pack. But we will have a morning tomorrow, so the video is not going to be finished quite yet. And of course, as we usually do when we go on holiday, we're about to try some Indian food. Dosa World, this is going to be so South Indian food. Let's go to that. Seriously, this could be in India. Many places in India we've been to like this.
Rava idli.
I like the graffiti here. But yeah, it's funny because I mean, even though there's loads of graffiti, it doesn't feel unsafe. It's quite often a sign that somewhere might be a bit dodgy, but it doesn't seem that way here. Anyway, yeah, again, I forgot to video the food when it came. What was it? We had the idli vada was, I don't think it was considered that good by Rekha, the expert. I had egg curry, which was lovely. So yeah, there you go. Maybe it was as well, we didn't video it. After dinner, it was time to go back to the apartment and start packing for leaving the next day. We did have a full morning left in Athens though, so the video isn't finished quite yet. And good morning and welcome back to Athens. We're leaving today, we're leaving just after lunch, but we do have like 2 or 3 hours to go about, so we're going to go to a place called
Anafiotika.
Anafiotika. So let's go there. Let's go there and see what that's like. Down this way. This seems to be the area of all the official buildings, except the Parliament. Of course, we saw that the other day there. Okay, this is us coming into Anafiotika. Okay, let's see what this is. Guessing this is the Bohemian Quarter. Yeah, it's basically lots of tiny wee alleyways, and it's kind of like a cross between a slum and, well, not a slum. Everywhere's modern and well kept, but... Anafiotika was mostly built by migrants from the Cycladic Islands, which gives the place more of a feeling of the Greek islands than of the city. It is built on a hill, so it does afford some decent views as well. Like I said, Athens is a place of views.
I think I was reading, there is a little history, story about this Anafiotika district. These houses were constructed by the islanders, people from the Cyclades islands like Santorini and all those places. And they were brought here to build these houses. Because they were homesick, they built houses like how it is back home. And that's why you find these rounded roofs, whitewashed houses, which is quite different from what you get elsewhere in Athens. It's because of their connection to the islands.
Okay, that was Anafiotika. It's fascinating just wandering through the wee narrow lanes there. I think it's time to get some lunch just now, and then I think it's time for us to end our trip to Athens. But yeah, not quite. Nearly there. Not quite. But we're going to be departing Athens on the cruise ship later that afternoon, so with a couple of hours left to spare, we started making our way back to the left luggage area. Even still, there were some sights to see on the way back. Enjoy this medley of them. This is a lovely park. It's just a shame we have to leave it now. I'm quite happily spent a couple of hours in here. Anyway, that's us. We're done with Athens now, so we have to head back. But yeah, well, there's more to come from this trip, so look forward to that in the next video. Bye bye. If you enjoy watching our videos, then please hit the like button and subscribe for more content.